Alright, guys, we are back live here for some severe weather coverage. Um, quite honestly, wait, did they just issue a new tornado warning? I don't know, but I don't know. I heard it from top fans thing, but they didn't. But we do have a tornado warning in effect. Still have a tornado warning in effect for 10 more minutes here. I don't know what they'll do with it once more, but yeah, the rotation has weakened a lot. What's up, Brody? What's up, Gus? Welcome to the stream. Gus, he's always he's always tuning in, and I respect him for doing that. Where's my drawing tool? Where in? Okay, this is stupidly annoying. I cannot do this anymore. Did they get rid of it? Hello. Hold on, I might have to. There. Okay, never mind. I can't do that. But if you guys are tuning in, we do have a tornado warning out here for parts of Clarksville, Amity, Deemston, Carmichaels, Rice Landings, Mariana, Centerville, and Nemacolin. Please seek shelter. Get the most interior room of your home. If you're in a mobile home, get to the most sustainable structure possible. Mobile homes are usually not the place to be in a tornado warning or even a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. So it is very, very important to get to shelter, especially if you're in this. I mean, listen, if you're traveling on I-79 right now, I pull over and get into a ditch or find a structure. Not a mobile home. Don't do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, honestly, with how weak this rotation is, I'd consider just staying in your shelter. You might see some gusty winds. Yeah, just turn around. I mean, it is night. I mean, you don't want to be, for one thing, you don't want to be. Yeah, yeah. But actually, I need to take my phone off the charger. But yeah, we got 19 people in here, so here's my drawing tool. Yeah, but it's traveling south. But we do have this area of rotation. You see, we got greens going towards, and yeah, radar just updates as soon as I draw it. Classic. How do I get rid of this? Did WeatherWise just... I don't know how to get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? Yo, did WeatherWise get rid of it? I don't know. Aw, oh, crap, bro. I hate you, WeatherWise. Well, gotta open WeatherWise again now. But yeah, we still have this tornado warning in effect here in Southwest PA. But honestly, this is the only storm that's... I do want to see if there's any other storms trying to do something. I mean, kind of. Here in West Virginia, we got some broad areas of circulation, but nothing really worth, not really worth tornado warning for, but... Phone cam is working. Yes, I had to restart stream. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean, the only tornado warning we have right now, which is not even. I mean, yeah, the rotation just weakened a bit, or actually weakened a lot. So they're probably gonna expire this tornado warning. Let it expire, as it does have 5 more minutes. Let's see if they actually note that. Not yet, but they're probably gonna expire it. Let it expire at least, but that would be. Now, if you guys are wondering why we have, a little bit of a tornado threat today, or severe weather threat, well, we'll switch over to mesoanalysis here. So as you can see, we have CAPE here, right? Which is convective available potential energy. That's what CAPE stands for. And as you can see, we have 250 joules per kilogram of surface-based instability. Listen, you need 1,000 for a sustainable storm to, develop. Technically, you do. And about 1,500 for severe. Well, I mean, the only thing that's really keeping these storms going is the SRH. Listen, okay, can we refresh, bro? Surface, yeah, that is definitely keeping our storms going here. 350 0 to 1 kilometer SRH. If we had 2,000 instability out here, we would be talking about a tornado outbreak. On top of that, we do have a low-level jet here of 40, 50 knots here. So yeah, very sheared environment. What a phrase. Yeah. Yeah, tornado threat's not really. I mean, if we had more instability, we would be talking about a more elevated tornado threat. But considering how weak our instability is, that's basically nearly impossible. So, and these storms are very low topped. I don't even think, they're going to be able to sustain much longer. I mean, the cap's already building it. Did not mean to go to Twitter. What cap? Let me show you. Surface instability. Cap, really? I mean, our cap's building in. I mean, it is a weak cap, but this weak cap is going to keep these storms halt here. At a halt, excuse me. Yeah, they're probably going to let that expire, and that's what they're going to do. But yeah. There you go. Perhaps. But yeah. Yeah, dude, weather-wise is, like, glitching for me right now, so. Where at? Okay, that was too, never mind, I'm not even gonna go there, but. We do have another severe, actually. What? Where at? Did I call it West Virginia? Told you. Is it possible? Nope. But I did, however, call it, I guess. Not really, but I did say, I did check West Virginia for anything, but not really tornadic-wise severe, but yeah, honestly. But yeah, we'll actually take a look at model guidance because there is some hints for a possible severe weather returning for parts of Texas. That's for I don't know when that is, but we have to take a look. Yeah, we do have Yeah, so this new severe has been issued for parts of Randolph, Doddridge, Lewis, Upshur, Barber, and Harrison counties in West Virginia. Relatively large severe for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So that's the max for severe wind gusts, 60 miles per hour. But just stay inside. There's really no need to go outside, especially with the amount of lightning the storm's producing. It's very electrical, and it's going to cross I-79 here. And it is very mountainous out here, so there is a chance that, you know, if this storm is dropping torrential rainfall, there is a very low chance of some localized flooding. So, and yep, just like that, they canceled tornado warning, or yeah, that expire, whatever. That's gone. Thank you guys very much. Anyways, I do want to see if any of these. Okay, I'm noticing something here. These storms that are literally coming from, what state is this? I do not know. Ohio. This is coming from Ohio and going into Western Virginia. Oh my gosh, Sam, lock in, please. Oh my goodness gracious. You know Sam's tired when he can't even speak a single sentence correctly. Yep, and we do have one severe. Wow, we have a hail core developing right now in our severe. What happened? Brody, okay, I'm not even gonna go there. What? But, we did say we will go over model guidance for, this upcoming potential severe weather threat. However, it's not very notable, but it is, you know, a trend. It is a trend we're watching. So is the SPC. I'm just gonna look at the GFS for this one because I haven't even looked at it yet. Look at the 18Z, honestly. See if it's on composites. So going into, is this Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night, very late Wednesday. And we're talking very early Thursday morning. So this is a very late night. Severe threat here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, capped. That's cap. That's cap. But we do have some pretty good kinematics to work with. And we have, you know, some pretty good low-level winds to support any storms that could break the cap. Well, the supposed cap portrayed by the not the HRRR, the GFS. But we'll see what the SPC does on next week or this week. Well, it's Saturday, but by the time, you know, we get the HRRR, the NAM, all those model runs, the CAM models, what they call them, it'll be, you know, more, less uncertainty and more agreement, I'd say. But it's just all gonna have to come down to, you know, some slightest model trends that could like trend towards a greater severe threat, or, you know, capping is going to hold and all that, and, you know, the severe weather threat's really going to not come into fruition. But we're just going to have to wait and see what trends do as we get towards, yeah, RIP Top Gun. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I'm streaming, okay? I can do what I want. Just kidding. Helicity? I'm not hopping on Helicity just yet. I'm not even sure if I want to. Not gonna lie, these storms are kind of boring, which is technically what a marginal risk is. Except if you live in Oklahoma. Then it's not really boring, but yeah, these storms are just really trying to mess with me here. Yeah, we have some broad rotation in Grantsville, West Virginia. So we'll see what that does. Yeah, we get actually some pretty good storm development here, working its way into West Virginia. We'll see what they do with the hail threat for this storm that's severe warned. It does have a decent hail core with it. If we take a look at the DBZ values with it, it is going to be, please hold, because this is not working. $67 DBZ. Iconic. Alright. It's interesting. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is more than penny-sized hail. Could be quarters falling from the sky. Who knows? Yo, our upper level SRH is insane. Oh my gosh. Yo, imagine if we had 1,000 instability, bro. Actually, 0 to 3, please. Shoot, that's insane. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yo. Chat? What should we do, chat? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into Roblox. Because these storms are, not gonna lie, they're pretty boring. But what do you know? It's a marginal risk with 250 cape. So, it's like, what is it supposed to do? You know? Like, what are you gonna work with 250 cape? I mean, shoot. If that was South Carolina, man, we wouldn't have any storm development. Because usually, shear is pretty weak all the time out here. But I'm gonna hop on Football Fusion because I'm bored. And I am locked in. Okay, never mind. I'm not locked in. Okay, I am locked in. Can you throw me the ball, please, sir? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty open. Not gonna lie, you just threw a pick. Kill myself, please. Kidding. Don't ever do that. Dude. You You know what? I'm just gonna. After this, I'm gonna vote myself QB, bro. This QB does not know how to throw a football for his life, bro. Let's go. Dude, why would you even force that? That's insane. My stream crashed? What? Throw it to me, sir. He's holding me. Yo, he almost caught that, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So we're just gonna throw quick checkdowns. Alright. It's cool.